Walker Wolverines. I'm Miss Dinwiddie. I'm in my green zone. It's good to see you all. I am going to show you really quickly how to write a letter to the community club asking for some advice for our mission as the community club number 2 of Problems Hold Possibilities. So you will start at your counselor's Canvas page. So whether you're in 5th grade and you're at my Canvas page, or you're in 6th grade and you go to Mr. K's Canvas page, you'll start out there, and right at the top you'll find a little red mailbox. So want some help with the problem, click the mailbox. All you have to do is click this mailbox. It'll direct you to a quick form. The form is really important that you know is confidential. So these forms will come directly to me first. And I'll share that with Mr. K and Miss Gladys. So only the 3 school counselors will ever see your full name with your letter. So what you'll do is you'll put your first and last name, and that's just in case your problem is something that we feel like maybe it would be helpful for you to talk to one of us about as well. So that way we can find you later. So you'll put your first and last name here, your grade level, and then Dear Community Club, you'll write your letter here. So what you write in here is all that we will send to our community club members to give you some advice. They won't know who wrote the letter or where it came from, so they can write you some good advice, and they won't know that it came from you specifically or who you're talking about. So don't worry about that piece. We'll make sure we remove your name or anyone else's name from there so that it stays confidential and they're able to give you unbiased, excellent advice. So again, you'll go to your counselor's page, click the red mailbox, fill out this quick form and submit it, and you will be receiving a letter in return. Again, anonymous. You won't know which community club member wrote it to you, with some advice to give you a little bit of information to get you unstuck. I hope this helps. Thanks, Walker. Now that you know how to access that little red mailbox to send a letter to a community club member asking for advice, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what Problems Hold Possibilities is. So the whole mission is aimed to help us all figure out ways out of where we feel stuck. So sometimes when we have a problem, just like in that elevator video, I can't come up with the solution on my own because I'm too involved. And asking for advice from someone who's not involved sometimes is super easy. The solution may be something that's really simple, but we would have never thought of on our own. So we're relying on our community members to come up with good, healthy solutions to things that we're struggling with or feeling stuck with. So the kinds of things you might reach out to a community club member for are, I'm really struggling with a friend of mine. We keep on having arguments, or we're just not getting along the way we used to. Maybe I had a bad fight with my brother or my sister, and I just don't know how to apologize for it. Maybe I'm really struggling with online school. I don't know how to focus, or I don't know how to create myself a list and get my assignments done. Maybe I am struggling with a teacher or struggling with one of my classmates, and I'm not really sure how to start the conversation to fix the problem. These are the kinds of things, nothing that's an emergency, right? Because it's going to take time. The letters will come to the counselors first. We'll look at them over and make sure we get a community club member to respond anonymously. If it's a really big problem or you're really worried about something, it's still probably best to either reach out to your teacher or your counselor so that we can help you right away. If this is something that's a little bit more ongoing, or something that is kind of, it's bothering you, but it's not going to ruin your whole life, that's a great time to reach out to our community club, clicking that red mailbox and just saying, hey, I just need an outside opinion. I just need someone to talk through this with me. And that way, it's a letter that probably, if you're struggling with it, other people are struggling with it too. So it's possible we could take that letter and, with your permission, anonymously post it so other people can read the advice that community club member gave you. That's the best thing about community, right? We can all learn from each other. We help each other out. And in turn, other people who didn't even know that they needed help might get some really good advice out of it as well. So I encourage you to think through things that you may be struggling with and offer to lean on another community member to get some advice for it. Thank you, Walker. We are excited to help you turn your problems into possibility.